YouTube? What's going on? DP coming back with another one. Let's get it. Gonna talk some boxing. Got a big fight this weekend. Super middleweight. Canelo Alvarez versus Jermell Charlo. Yes. Jermell Charlo versus Canelo Alvarez, 168. Got a big fight. And Canelo Alvarez, he's undisputed at 168. Jermell Charlo, he's undisputed at 154. And when this fight was announced, I say, did they mean Jermell? I thought they had a misprint. I didn't know what the hell. I say, did they mean Jermell, the bigger brother, that fight at 160? Because I made a video, I say 3-4 months back, and I say Jermell Charlo versus Canelo Alvarez would be a great fight at 168. Let Jermell Charlo get a tune-up, and then he could fight Canelo at 168, but he has some personal issues going on, so Jermell steps up. Yes, Jermell steps up all the way from 154. He steps up to fight Canelo Alvarez, and like I say, I wasn't a big fan of Jermell Charlo, moving up 2 weight classes, but he's daring to be great. And as a boxing fan, I can only respect it. So let's give the breakdown, my prediction. Let's talk about it. We got big fight this weekend. Canelo Alvarez, he didn't look too great against John Ryder. He won the fight, but he didn't finish him like we feel like, Canelo Alvarez is accustomed to, finishing guys. He didn't finish him. But he still got the win. And a lot of people have been doubting Canelo Alvarez, saying he's on the downside. He's flat-footed, not as slick anymore. You know what I mean? He just has that come-forward style. So a lot of people, they've been down on Canelo the past few years. But he looks like he's in great shape for this fight. Looks like he's in tremendous shape. And he say, I hear the doubters. I hear the doubters. He say he's going to put on an impressive performance. He's going to put on an impressive performance. That's what Canelo Alvarez say. And Jermell Charlo, he's been in some wars. 35-1-1, 19 KOs. He's been in some wars. Tony Harrison, Brian Castano, Lubin. Knocked Lubin out in the first round. But Jermell Charlo, he's a warrior. He'll come to fight. So I definitely want to see how Jermell can deal with Canelo Alvarez's power. Because Canelo is definitely gonna, cut off that ring at a certain point. And I want to see, can Jermell Charlo adjust to Canelo Alvarez's power? There's 2 weight classes. Canelo to fight at 175. He fought Kovalev at 175. Canelo, he's been up there, light heavyweight. So I want to see how Jermell Charlo can take Canelo's power early on in the fight. Or when Canelo, starts to cut off the ring and it becomes a fight where you have to, come forward. And Jermell Charlo in this fight, he has to use his feet. He has to fight the perfect match. He has to fight the perfect match for this fight. He does. He has to use feet, and he has to be in and out. He has to do combinations in and out. Combinations in and out. Jermell Charlo, he has to. He has to use his feet. If he's going to win this fight, it's going to be because of his feet. He was quick. He used angles like Bivol. He's not going to be like Bivol, but I'm saying Bivol had great technique. Great technique with his footwork, his hands, how he would sometimes reset, then come back. He wouldn't crowd his work, Bivol. He would, do some work and then back up and reset. Jermell Charlo has to do the same. You land some good combinations, step back, reset. Have to use your feet, and you're going to have to use the ring. You're going to have to frustrate Canelo Alvarez. That's how Jermell Charlo is going to win this fight. He's going to have to frustrate Canelo Alvarez to where Canelo Alvarez feel like he's kind of chasing him. But not really. He's just boxing and using moves. Jermell Charlo, he's going to feel like he's chasing you, but you're just using the ring and you're just using boxing skills. That's how you want Canelo to feel. If Jermell's going to win this fight, it's going to be because of his feet and different angles and just being active. That's how he's going to win this fight, because I don't see him knocking out Canelo or even getting a knockdown. I don't. Never seen Canelo on the canvas. Never even seen Canelo get knocked down. And Canelo, he just has to keep the constant pressure. He's the bigger fighter. And we know Canelo, he likes to hit your arms. That's how he gets you to bring your hands down. Look at Caleb Smith. Bicep was damn near swole from Canelo Alvarez when he fought Caleb Smith. Same with Bivol. Bivol say, he didn't really hit me, just in the arms. So Canelo's going to chop those arms down. He is. And that's all he has to do is just keep the constant pressure. He's the bigger fighter. You know, hit Jermell Charlo anywhere because he's going to feel it. You fought at light heavyweight. So he's going to feel every punch you throw. He will. He will. So I look for Canelo to, you know, box the first couple rounds. And then after that, he's going to look to cut off that ring and make this a phone booth fight. A half the ring fight. Canelo Alvarez. I look for Canelo to get settled in midway through the fight and make this not a phone booth fight, kind of like a phone booth fight, but he's going to cut off that ring. Where Jermell Charlo, he's going to not have too much room, you know, to wiggle. He's not going to have too much wiggle room. So Canelo just has to keep the constant pressure, hit him anywhere, and he's going to break eventually as the smaller fighter. And I like Jermell, but I got to keep it real. I call boxing right down the middle. He's the smaller fighter. He's going to have to fight the perfect fight. He is. Jermell Charlo. Canelo doesn't have to be perfect, but Jermell Charlo does. And that's the thing with this fight. Because Canelo Alvarez, he looks more agile as far as his body. He looks more slim, like he know he's going to have to not chase Jermell Charlo, but he's going to have to, you know, use his feet. And Canelo Alvarez, he looked like he got in shape, you know, this fight to use his feet, to bounce around the ring a lot more, you know, to dance around the ring and, you know, be able to move with Jermell Charlo. But I look for Canelo Alvarez to have a late stoppage. Late stoppage. I think Derrick James, he may throw in a towel before Jermell Charlo takes too much damage. May have learned his lesson from the Spence Crawford fight. So I think Derrick James, if he see Jermell Charlo getting in trouble, he'll stop the fight early. I think so. I don't think he'll let Jermell take a beating. He won't. He won't. But I got Canelo Alvarez stopping Jermell Charlo in championship rounds. Championship rounds. I say 9 or 10. 9 or 10 for me. Canelo Alvarez for a stoppage. Because Derrick James, he's going to see Jermell in trouble. He's not going to want him to take too much punishment from a bigger fighter. This is a bigger fighter. This is not an even fight. Let's be real. I don't care if Jermell looks bigger than Canelo when they face to face and this shit like that. No, they're not. They're not the same size. You'll see on fight night. Because I didn't even know Jermell Charlo would be, you know, big enough for Canelo. You know, big Charlo to fight at, you know, middleweight. I didn't know if he would be, you know, big enough to fight Canelo after Canelo Alvarez start moving up to 175. I'm like, shit. I don't even know if Maul can handle him. You know, so Mel coming from 154, we'll see. We'll see. But I got Canelo Alvarez, late stoppage. See how it play out. Got to keep the content coming. Keep the fire coming. I'll do a reaction after the fight as well. So lock in. Let me know what y'all think. Comment, like, subscribe. Drop some down in the comments who you have for this fight. So pretty much, I don't think it's an even fight. Pretty much one-sided in my opinion. Just from the, you know, weight difference. But let me know what y'all think. Drop some down in the comments. Keep the fire coming. Keep it rolling. Best way you can help is share the video. We're going to knock another one out. Let's get it.